Jamison heating and cooling presence.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My good home service family. Once again, we're back here and we're super excited. We're all the way in downtown LA right now, Koreatown. And this one's special to me, so we wanted to introduce it to you. I'm a big fan of this place. Don Chilaquiles is where we're at today. This is episode 8 of Triple T, Techy Taco Tuesday. And we're stoked. We got a ton of good food here. I know because I've had it plenty of times.
Personal plug.
We're on Vermont and Wilshire in downtown LA. So my home service folks, this is a must try. You definitely want to stop by. Come check it out with us.
Let's go.
It's hot as self-conservation on my mind. I'm trying to beat the heat, so I'd rather stay inside. It's Techy Taco Tuesday. Techy Taco Tuesday. It's Techy Taco Tuesday. Techy Taco Tuesday. Techy Taco Tuesday.
Brought to you by Jamison Heating and Cooling Services, your friendly neighborhood HVAC pros.
It's Techy Taco Tuesdays on my brain.
Hey, good people. We're at a special location. We made a quick phone call. As you saw, this is a pop-up on the street, so there wasn't really any seats. I made a quick phone call, and we're in downtown LA, in the heart, in a high-rise. I think we're on the 10th floor right now, and a good customer of ours let us use their space so that we can plug this taste test for you guys. Don Chilaquiles, you ready, bud?
Oh, I am definitely ready.
You are going to love it. Viewers, you guys have to try this, honestly.
This burrito is massive.
Dense, dude. It's heavy, right?
It is.
Yeah, buddy.
Brother. Oh my God. Show that off.
Dude, this right here. Their al pastor is some of the best, bro. The way they just shave it, it's just thinly sliced there. You see that, dude?
Oh, yeah.
You got a sunny side up egg there, and this is a verde chilaquiles, bro. You're gonna love it, dude.
Get a quick cut into this. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Show that off.
Perfection.
Whoa.
So this is a chilaquile breakfast burrito with carnitas, dude.
Carnitas?
Carnitas, dude. Yeah.
I saw them. They were stewing that up as we were walking up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I want to try it with that green sauce, definitely.
That green one? Okay, here.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
First. I always get their chilaquile plate. I haven't had their burrito. My brother has tried it though, and he said it was amazing, and this looks amazing, dude.
Hey, I mean, if you need to take it to go.
Right? Perfect. Perfectly tightly wrapped.
Get a little bit of that sauce on it.
Yes, sir.
You want to make sure you get a bite with a little bit of everything.
Oof. What up, buddy? Let's see it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Oh yeah. This is dangerous, dude.
This is dense. Okay.
Handle with caution, because if you shove one of these down and you got to run another call, that's going to be a little tough.
That's going to be rough.
That's going to be rough.
Because it's nap time after this.
This is super amazing. Really, really good, but dude,
it's delicious.
Very, very definitely comfort food.
Yeah. This is a heavy one.
Let me get some more of this sauce. Yeah, that's a good bite, dude. Chilaquile burrito.
Oh. Wow.
Carnita style.
It is. It's also like so tender, so juicy. The eggs are cooked perfectly. Oh my God. I want to get into this.
You have to, dude.
Okay. Let me see here. Got a couple of forks.
Grab a napkin right over here. Oh yeah.
Gotta get some egg in it.
Tell me that al pastor isn't some of the best, dude. So good. I love the thin slice.
Now listen.
What do you think?
I love the al pastor that we make in OC, but you gotta come to LA for this.
Straight up, dude. Yeah. Cool thing is, Wilshire and Vermont in the Koreatown area, right there. So shout out to Brody Pinal. Shout out to who else? That's the first company that comes up my head, off the top of my head. Or LA Home Service, of course, naturally. That's HVAC. But yeah, I know we're out here. I know I know our home service folks are out here taking care of homeowners, running service calls. So Wilshire and Vermont. And here's the cool thing. This is a pop-up company, right? So they pop up. They work hard. I talked to some of the people. They start at 5 a.m., load everything up, come to the site, set up their canopies and their planchas and all their food and everything like that. They're open from 8 to 3 p.m. and then they have tear down. So and then they get back, they tear down, they load up, and they get back. So it's like 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Somebody was telling me 7 days a week. I was talking to
They're doing this every day?
Every day, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
The cool thing is, look on their Instagram, Don Chilaquiles.
We've got the Instagram in the bio, by the way.
For sure. Let me see. There's Jurupa Valley. If you guys are out in the IE area out there, there's Long Beach pops up every now and then. It's not every day. Okay. And then they have La Puente that pops up every now and then.
Ooh, but
Koreatown is definitely there every day. And, dude, they don't miss. Honestly.
They absolutely do not miss. This is amazing.
For
All
sure.
right. Well,
cool. There you go, guys.
Yeah. Let's finish up in here, and we'll see you back at the table.
See ya.
All right, everyone, we're back at the table, and I have something a little bit different for Ryan today. So,
what you got?
So there's a subreddit that is called Ask HVAC. And there are plenty of people who come into this subreddit and they ask a lot of questions about HVAC issues or problems that it is that they have. And so I wanted to see, like, basically if you were on a call with somebody who called in with a question like this, what would be the procedure and how would you diagnose it? Obviously, we don't know what the unit looks like.
Sure.
We can't see any of it.
So this is people sharing their potential issues with their personal HVAC equipment.
Correct.
This is real life people posting their questions on this site. Is that what this is?
Oh yeah, and they post these daily, day after day after day, of new people being like, "Hey, do I need to call somebody in, or does this seem normal to you?
Sure.
Does anybody know?"
Fair.
And then people will come in and comment and try to help them out.
Totally, I like that, and it's funny. Like, this is kind of a total side note, but I'm noticing some shift and some change because there's so much information to be found on the internet. Some of the Yelp leads that come in, there's this is this year. I'm not even talking about, this is compared to last year. This year, something new that's happening, or pictures are coming in from these customers and a description that they normally wouldn't know, like my evaporator coil's condensating and it's draining down my drip leg, and they're talking HVAC talk, and they're homeowners, and it's like, wait, what's going on here? How come these homeowners are informed? But there's a ton of information on the internet, and that's why.
Exactly.
So this is it too. Like, if somebody's answering, if HVAC professionals, I don't know this website, but if there's professionals answering this, then you're getting your answer without even having to call someone like Jamison out, right?
Very true. But I also feel like, if anything, there's at least somebody giving you the answer of, oh, that's fine, you're fine, or you need to call somebody in. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's not like, hey, here's how you fix it.
Sure.
And trying to
Okay. You make me curious now.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
So here is my first story. So the title of this one is "Outdoor Unit Not Kicking On." Ooh. Okay. So here's what they wrote. My husband accidentally hit our main breaker box switch off last night. After turning it back on, our AC is no longer going. The thermostat was at 65, and it's now 78 in our house. It still shows cool on, and the fan is running through our vents, but no cold air. We just had everything replaced last year. I don't know what they did, but we figured out our porch lights and outlets on the inside same wall as the exterior porch lights no longer worked. So I really don't want to bring them back out. What do you, if you heard that, what do you think the solution would be?
Okay, so that's the homeowner saying she had some work done by some folks, and
so basically, she had somebody work on it. So basically, like new clean system.
Yes. And then she says her breaker went out and she tried to reset the breaker, but the
Right.
compressor never came back on outside. But the
Yes.
fan inside is blowing.
Yeah, the fan inside
Correct.
is blowing.
And so we know if the compressor's not running outside, then you're not getting cold air in the house. It's only room temperature air circulating.
Correct.
Hence the what did she say? 65 degrees in the house, and the house says 78. She said it's set to 65 degrees.
Yeah, the thermostat is set to 65, but it's now
Jeez.
78 in the house.
My first thought is she probably needs new duct work. She's trying to set the thermostat at 65, and if she thinks that's normal, but
Yes.
I mean, who would know? I'm just kind of making a joke at that
The-
at that statement, realistically. But
the thing that I noticed is that when we're talking about obviously breaker boxes,
sure,
she said that the porch lights on the outside also don't work, which is on the same side as the AC unit.
correct. So my thought process is this: without seeing it, it's kind of just an educated guess, right?
Yeah.
I think that perhaps there's a quad breaker in the panel. One side is handling the air conditioner. Maybe one side is handling some outlets or lights. And she said something about hubby hit the breaker by accident.
Correct.
And then turned it back on, and lights aren't working and AC's not working. My first thought process without seeing this, because we've gotten this phone call before and we kind of walk a homeowner through this. And I mean, if you're not doing this every day, I'm not upset if we're trying to say, hey, go reset the breaker. And the homeowner's like, what the heck is that? That panel? I don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
But we do this every day. We normalize it. And sometimes homeowners are calling and say, hey, I've tried this, this, and this. I reset my breaker and it's still not working. So it's kind of, you don't know which homeowner you're talking to. Some are savvy to know, I opened this box and all my breakers are there to reset.
Yeah.
Some are going, oh my gosh, I'm fearful of that. That's electrical, right? I don't want to touch any of that.
Right. That idea of like, oh, okay, that's an electrical box. I could get electrocuted if I get anywhere near it.
Correct. Yeah. Which is true, actually, which is very true.
Yeah.
And so I would just say it's probably one of those funny calls. You either have a brat, maybe the breaker went bad when you flipped it off. So bad breaker or just improperly reset breaker.
Okay.
Is what I would say, just reading that without being on the call, without being able to,
Yeah,
my eyes and hands and ears on the call.
Personally, for me, I didn't, and I know this is going to sound so cringe, I didn't know breakers can go bad, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did not know that. I was you go outside, you flip the thing, and then things work again.
Yeah. They'll short out, and they'll fault out for sure.
Really?
And it's process of elimination. You're just kind of tracing your electrical, tracing some things. It'll lead you to check the panel. You'll ohm out the switch, usually, and you'll find that it's faulty. That happens. Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
Okay.
And it's kind of unique, right? This is with our job, like, that's electrical, that's not HVAC, but we have to know what's going on there. We have to trace our HVAC system back to the electrical and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So without seeing it, I'm going to make a blinded, educated guess and say faulty breaker or improperly reset breaker on that specific one.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you, viewers and listeners, leave some comments. If you think I'm crazy and it sounds way off with what Bri was reading, leave some comments on what you think was.
I mean, honestly, for me, I feel like you kind of like took the broad spectrum of it's not turning on and then kind of trickled it down to like, here are a couple of things that it actually might be.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go into our next one.
Another one.
This is something that I would be confused about as well. This one is titled, "Is it possible for my thermostat to be bad?"
Short answer, yes.
Next story. No.
Unless it's a Jamison Smart Stat, then absolutely not. Am I right?
Hey,
plug.
Let's go. Shout out to Nuvei.
Shout out Nuvei.
Okay, let's get into this one. So it says, so I had several repairs done to my HVAC system. Had the Freon recharged, they checked for leaks, and all was good. Replaced both my blower motor, condenser motor, and all capacitors. Had the contactor replaced as well. This person knows what they talk about. At least a little bit.
We used to have a phrase for that years ago.
Oh,
I can't
no.
say it. But there was a company that I used to work for, and we used to say the customer's been how do I say this? Basically, the customers bought everything under the sun from the company, right?
Yeah.
So they're let's just use Jamison. They've been Jamisoned out. The customers Jamisoned out. You know,
Right.
hey, boss, there's nothing over here. The customers Jamison out. Their system's in tip-top shape, and they got boosters, air scrubbers, UV lights,
Got it.
insulation, brand new R8 ducting. You know. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
anyway.
Somebody who's just bought the business.
Correct. Yeah. Which
Okay.
sounds like this lady right here, poor thing, and it's not working. She's
Yeah.
doing all this stuff, and it's not working. Do me a favor, read me that again.
Okay, so they said had the Freon recharged.
Okay.
They checked for leaks and all was good. Replaced both my blower motor, condenser motor, and all capacitors. Had the contactor replaced as well. I'm not done. She's still got more.
Oh my gosh.
I had to replace the 3 amp fuse because it blew as well, but now is fine. My issue is I have my thermostat set to 72, but the thermostat shows it being 77 or 78 inside. But also, on another day, it was able to stay at about 74 degrees. I checked the split, and I'm getting a 17-degree split. I have a Nest 4th generation thermostat. She knows the generation?
Brand new Nest thermostat. Okay.
Right.
I like it.
Okay. First of all, I have to ask before it is that I finish. Actually, let me finish this real quick.
This is an interesting one. Yeah. This is kind of.
I have a Nest 4th generation thermostat and wanted to know if it is possible the thermostat is bad because of the blown 3 amp fuse at the control board, or could it just be the compressor getting ready to go out? There is one thing that I want to ask you. Is this, as far as speaking with a customer, is this great news that you have all of this info, or bad news?
If I'm talking to a customer and she has all this news for me,
Yeah.
I think it would be good news, but my brain goes, dang, that's kind of crazy. Who the heck are you talking to that you've done all of that and your machine's still not working?
100%.
I mean, I'll keep my poker face and keep my mouth shut, but my brain's going, who the heck's ripping you off? You know what I mean? That's where my brain goes, and I don't know if I could say that or if I should say that.
Why? I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, because it sounds like somebody is giving all of the
this
information.
is a 1-star review. This is a lawsuit threat to Jamison if we're in this boat, because I know, I've seen it all, I've heard it all by now, and so if we were doing all of this work and collecting monies for all this work and the machine's still not working, the homeowner's extremely upset. Now, in short, I mean, my professionals, if you listen to Bri read all that, in short, all of that work, and she said we added refrigerant and we did all these things, because she said nothing about finding and fixing a leak. She said we put all kinds of repair work and we charged the system and balanced the system and balanced the refrigerant. And now I'm running at 17 degree split. Some days the thermostat holds temp, some days it struggles.
I
wonder what that means, right?
I want to go with this. The fact that the basic question at the end is, could it be a bad thermostat, or is my compressor getting ready to go out?
That's so crazy. That's a strange one, dude, because it's strange. That's a lot of detail that a homeowner's writing about.
Yeah.
A lot of detail. And so, man, given all of that, is all of that mean my thermostat's bad, or is my compressor on its way out?
Right.
Right? Is your compressor shutting down on LRA? Is it locking out on a hot day because it's saying, I'm tired, I'm not going to run anymore, I'm going to take a break? In which case it takes a break. The indoor fan still spins, but the compressor's not on, so that indoor air temperature is not cold.
Right.
It's just starting to circulate room temperature. Then the thermostat starts climbing.
Okay.
So who knows without seeing it, right? But if you threw all that repair and rebuild and refresh money into the system, right? Rebuilding the system, and it's still having troubles with the holding temperature, it could be a bad thermostat. But I would say maybe you're pointing at the compressor. Maybe the compressor shutting off on overload, or maybe she's losing charge because she has a leak You could charge a system up fully 100%, and 3 days later, we're getting the phone call back. Hey, this thing's not cooling anymore. We go out, and they're bone dry again. They lost charge in 3 days.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, without seeing it, I'm going to say talk to a field supervisor. You need to get some replacement options.
You need to get somebody out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's get some probes in. But also, like, shout out to a educated homeowner who is like, especially it feels like they've had this issue for a while.
There's a lot.
And
there's a lot there.
Yeah, and
our good
but
friend
also
says.
that they have been making sure to like take note of the things that have already been taken care of.
Sure.
And they're like, there's still an issue. So they're being
toughie,
very
bro.
proactive
If
instead
I'm
of
that
being
tech,
like, it's broke, fix it.
For sure. If I'm that tech, I'm feeling real bad about myself, and I might be even questioning my job if I've given that lady all those repairs and the machine's still not working.
And she's still calling you back.
Ooh, that's stressful, dude.
Like, I would say if we were going to count how many times this person has called back, we're talking about blower motor, that's 1, condenser, that's 2, capacitors, 3, contactor, 4,
refrigerant
fuse,
balance.
refrigerant balance.
Yep. That's real, dude.
6. That's at least 6
Yes.
calls.
We ask our
Sorry,
customers.
at most 6.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. And I mean, we can do it. You know, we can do it, and hopefully that customer gives us a nice treat or a nice tea when we come in because they're going to see us good and frequently.
Yeah.
We can do it if a homeowner wants to do it, but that's silly. At some point, you take a time out and you weigh out, is it really cost effective to keep dumping repair parts into this machine?
Or just
call it. I mean, we're going into like the breakdown of it all. It depends on the homeowner situation.
Also true.
Right? If the homeowner's not going anywhere anytime soon, then I would say, why are we trying to nurse this thing along? It's already lived its life, and we're spending more money, and we're still not comfortable. What are we really trying to accomplish?
It's time to switch up.
But let's be honest, they're not. System replacement's not cheap. So
very true.
Jamison does want to be the honest company that says, hey, we will fix this for you and repair this. When 4 or 5 other companies tell you have to replace. If we can safely fix something and repair something and buy you another couple of years, if that makes sense for you and your budget, we're happy to do that.
I like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
all right.
That's an interesting one for sure.
Right,
I hope she's okay and cooling by now,
Hopefully so.
I hope her house is comfy by now.
That one was actually posted. I can actually tell you that was yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
It was yesterday.
Oh no.
So I hope she got some answers.
Dude,
okay.
it's crazy. It gets crazy. It gets chaotic. There's not enough quality guys out there when we get the weather coming out. There's not enough. It feels like there's a shortage of us heating and cooling guys when when we're in peak season, when we have the weather working for us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me another one.
All right, let's do it.
What do you got?
This one I'm actually interested in because I don't know what this means. The title is Question About the Function of Ambient Temperature Sensor to Stop Energy Waste While the Windows Remain Open. First of all, what is an ambient temperature sensor?
Ambient air just means the temperature that's in the room. Ambient air around us. Ambient air in the outside, right?
Okay.
The temperature around us, that's your ambient air, right?
Right. And the follow-up question is, when it comes to like going into somebody's home doing like a full reno or a repair or anything, an ambient temperature sensor, is that something that usually comes standard as a part of it?
Well, you could call your thermostat an ambient temperature sensor, right? Because your thermostat has a sensor on it, and it's sensing ambient air. That thermostat right there says 73 degrees. Ambient air in here is 73 degrees. So I'm not really sure that question. There's another thermostat kind of wand thing or a thermostat laser that you can read your ambient air with also, but maybe she's so Nest and Ecobee have thermostats now, and they have this thermostat like that one, and they'll put a sensor in another room, and you can say turn off based on the ambient air of this sensor, not on the main thermostat. So even if this thermostat says 73 degrees and it's satisfied, if the sensor in the bedroom hasn't reached ambient air 73 degrees, then the system's still running to appease the sensor, not the main thermostat, if that makes sense.
That definitely makes sense.
And that's just to help It's an easy fix if you have imbalanced airflow is what that is.
Ooh,
so there's a bigger answer and statement to that question, I would feel like, but again, we're not in the home so that we can take all the pictures and do the show and tell that we're normally used to doing, right?
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into what their actual story is. Okay. So it says, "Hi there. I'm living in shared housing with a couple of roommates. Yesterday, I received the electricity bill with a significantly increased amount. I suspected it was because their window was open all the time while the AC was running the whole day. One of my shared roommates is an HVAC technician who is always never at home and works at a remote site, and proposed an argument that the ambient temperature sensor can detect the indoor temperature so that the AC can perform auto stop when the target temperature is reached," like you said.
Facts.
"I would like to know if his word is legit and makes sense from an energy saving standpoint while not causing unnecessary waste."
Sounds like there's a tiff between roommates.
Oh yeah, this is
that
definitely...
don't sound like an HVAC problem. That sounds like a shared housing problem.
Oh,
right?
100%. This sounds like somebody was like, so you ate my lunch in the refrigerator and I'm pissed about it.
Yeah,
but we're going to
exactly.
talk about it through the fact that the electric bill is high.
How funny. So I'm hearing, is my roommate full of it, or are they actually saying their job, and are they actually knowledgeable? Because I feel this way, and even though he's the professional, I feel this way, and he's saying this. That's what that is, right?
Right. Basically,
That's
yes.
hilarious.
That's exactly what this is.
Funny.
And so
I don't even fully understand the question. Basically, you shouldn't run an air conditioner with your windows open. Let's just say that.
Let's just keep it a buck.
Let's say close your windows when you're turning your AC on, because it won't function properly. You could even get condensation happening around the windows with the hot air and the cold air mixing. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah. I think that's... I mean, growing up in the household that I grew up in, it was like, if the AC is on and your window is open, there's going to be a problem in the household at that moment.
Yeah.
Point blank. Point blank.
For sure. You are definitely wasting energy if you're running the HVAC system and the windows are open, definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're using your AC, close the windows. That's it. All right. Let me see. I got one more for you before it is that we got to close this sucker out. Let's see. So,
what you got?
This one sounds like a scary one to me because it's very short, but it worries me. All it says is condenser fan, and it says, can you replace a 1/3 HP fan with a 1/2 HP fan?
Interesting. I would say you can do that. You can do that, but they're saying, can you mismatch a size? Can you change sizes with a fan? The short answer is yes. The professional answer is you shouldn't. Okay. And if you're trying to DIY that, then no, you shouldn't do that. That's dangerous. You can hurt yourself. You can electrocute yourself, and then you can cause bigger, more catastrophic breakdown because you put the wrong size fan on the air conditioner.
And that's what I was assuming. I mean, I can equate it to the things that I know, and I fix computers.
What are the things that you know, Brian? What?
Leave it alone.
Okay,
God.
We'll talk about that on another episode, or maybe even another podcast.
No, we're gonna have to bring HR in. I build computers.
Okay.
And so in that, when you want to talk about, again, proper cooling of a computer, you want to make sure that you have the proper fans to be able to push the air through.
Correct. Yeah.
Like
that's important when you're building computers.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And so in that, to me, I'm like, if it is that you're bumping up because it said 1/3 HP to 1/2 HP, that's bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Horsepower.
Exactly.
Right.
Horsepower. Yeah. Right. Exactly. And so to me, I'm like, yeah, you might be able to do that, but it seems like you should stick with the actual size of components.
Stick with the specs.
Yeah.
The amp draw, you're supposed to match too. I didn't know that for a long time too. It's not just the horsepower, but the amp draw is supposed to be matched up also. So anyway, Jamison almost doesn't like putting universal motors on because I hate the callbacks. I hate the you did this repair, but it sounds like a helicopter, or the thing's wobbly, or the thing stopped working. So I always encourage, here's A option and B option, and B is the OEM true parted out motor from the factory, from the from the builder, the equipment builder.
Yeah.
And it's just a way, I mean, it's a like for like. What's failing and what you're taking off, it's a like for like going back on versus a universal fan motor, or if they're trying to go up or down a size just because that's all they have on their inventory.
That's what I was assuming in this situation.
Correct.
Of
That's what it
the
comes
only
down
one
to.
that they can get at this
Correct.
moment.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
dude, I mean, speaking from experience as a tradesperson, man, sometimes you're in a pickle and it's 4:30 on a Friday, and you got to make the executive decision to do something to get it going. And I'm not ever encouraging anything unsafe or improper, but anyway, short answer to that is yes, I guess. Can you put go 1/3 horse to half horsepower? And the short answer is yes. How long will it last? Is it the right thing to do? The answer to that is no.
There we go. That's the answer that we want. Okay. All right. So before it is that we close out, we have to talk about the fact that we're coming into spooky season. And so
we're here
at Jamison are having a spooky furnace contest. Would you like to talk about that real quick?
I would. Yeah. So we're going to do a spooky furnace contest, and we're stoked about it. Shout out to our... because he's put together this really cool digital application. Very simple. You put your name, you put your email, and then you upload your picture file, and you're automatically entered. So that's floating around. I believe you can do that on our website. Is that correct?
It'll be live on the website September 1st, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be live on the website, and then there's going to be a link floating around like crazy. I encourage everybody and anybody to participate in this contest, because spookiest furnace contest, the ugliest, scariest, oldest furnace is going to be replaced for free. Yep. So we want to see a ton of entries, and we'll be sharing some of these spooky, scary furnaces, and we can date back all the way to like 1940s, some of these furnaces. 1950s, 40s, yeah. So
we were actually just watching something earlier while we were researching this episode, and there was somebody who had a furnace with a Sears logo still on it.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Dude. Only the real ones know for sure. Sears used to have a whole HVAC division. Yeah, and we see that out there. We see the Sears stickers on there sometimes.
Yeah,
totally.
Man. So spooky furnace contest. Make sure to hit up our website. It's jamisonair.com, correct?
Lizard. Yes.
Correct.
Cool.
I said your name. Sorry, we'll cut that.
Lizard.
Good Lord. It's spreading. jamisonair.com. Make sure September 1st, the Spooky Furnace Contest begins. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Let us know about how you feel about any of these situations. Have you been in any situations like this? Or if you have a situation similar, drop it in the comments, because we're going to answer them right here live on the podcast. All right? With that being said, I'm Brian. That's Ryan. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.
Don't forget to submit your spooky furnace.